Did you know that Marvel was this close to owning the publishing rights to all of DC's characters? It's true, and let's talk about it. In the late 70s and early 80s, DC was in a very bad place with sales, so much so that Bill Sarnoff, who led the sale of DC to Warner Brothers in the early 70s, reached out to Marvel's editor-in-chief Jim Shooter to see if Marvel would be interested in licensing all of DC's publishing while they would maintain the TV and film rights. Jim Shooter had to do some convincing to his bosses because they thought if DC couldn't sell these characters, who could? Eventually, a deal was struck, and Shooter worked up a plan to launch these new DC titles as an imprint from the House of Ideas. Many of the smaller publishers were concerned with this deal as it would give Marvel a monopoly over the industry, so much so that one, First Comics, filed an antitrust lawsuit, and the courts agreed, so the deal never happened. It was for the best, though, as DC rebounded a year later with Crisis on Infinite Earths that reset their universe and forever changed the industry with follow-up works like Dark Knight Returns and Watchmen.